ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, Diksha. Hello, everyone, and my name is Pramod Pujari. Today, we have with us Dr. Mrs. Jyoti Mashare, Madam. I would like to give a quick introduction about Madam. Madam has completed her PSc in Mathematics from Shivaji University, Kolhapur, MSc Mathematics from Solapur University, Solapur, SET in Pune University, and PhD from Swami Ramanand Tirth Marathwada University, Nanded. Madam has 11 years of teaching experience to PG students. Jyoti Mashara Madam has done a specialization in a functional analysis, partial differential equation, ordinary differential equation. Jyoti Mashara Madam has presented 11 research papers, and also Jyoti Mashara Madam is a life member of Indian Mathematical Society as well as a life member of Indian Marathwada Mathematical Society. Madam has received a Best Paper Award in 5th National Conference on Recent Trend in Computer Science and Application on Computational Mathematics, organized by Indian College of Commerce and Science, Pune during the 22-23 December 2016. Won second prize in Avishkar 2017 under Pune Science Teachers category. University level research festival during 27-28 December 2017. Jyoti Mashare Madam is also a member of Board of Study member of MSc Mathematics, member of Admission Committee of MSc Mathematics Solapur University, Solapur. We are honored to have a Dr. Jyoti Mashare Madam. Let's welcome Jyoti Mashare Madam to share her experience and give us a wonderful guide. Thank you.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am, we continue.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then if I start my session now, itself, any other formality remaining? First of all, thank you, Pramod, for giving a nice introduction. Thank you, Diksha, for introduction for the welcome speech. I'm very much thankful to Principal Dr. Rajmanya ma'am for giving an opportunity to speak in the student development program for the competitive exams and the topic of numerical ability. I'm also thankful to Dr. Purohit ma'am for giving me this the stage, I can say, for sharing my valuable thoughts on this topic of numerical ability. Also, I am thankful to all the staff members and students, those who are present on this online for this student development. First of all, I am lucky. I just wanted to share. I am also a student of Sangmeshwar College. In 2000 to 2005, I completed from 11th to BSc from the same college. I'm always proud to say that I am the student of Rajmanya ma'am. I am the student of Sangameshwar College and the student of Professor Govind. Today, whatever the position I have in university is due to the mathematics department of Sangameshwar College. I am always thankful to the department and the Govind as well. Now, today the session we want to discuss numerical ability for the competitive exam mathematics. Before going to start the session, I just request the students that it should not be the one-way communications. What I expect from the student is to have a communication with me. Whenever I ask anything, you just reply me so that I can understand that you are listening. Okay. Wherever you feel a problem, you can stop me and you can ask me the questions as well. Also, I just wanted to know what kind of yes, Diksha.
Ma'am, your voice is not clear.
Let me check my internet connectivity.
Ma'am, it's clear, but the volume is low.
Can you check now? Is it okay? I just increase the volume. Yes, Diksha, is it okay now?
Yes, ma'am.
Before going to start the session directly on numerical ability, because this is very vast topic, numerical ability includes many more points, infinite points I can say. As a teacher of mathematics, I love this word of infinite. Right? But I just want to know what is the audience and which background the audience will have with us, so that I can plan the talk accordingly. Whether all the students are graduate students or from BSc, whether all the students are from BSc mathematics, or whether it is a combination.
Ma'am, students are from commerce, just like BCom, BBA, etc.
Having special mathematics as a subject, right? Whether English is okay or should I go with Marathi as well?
English.
Now see, as this lecture is for competitive exams preparation, right? No, this is a student development program organized for preparation of competitive exams on the topic of numerical ability. This numerical ability topic includes many more points, right? What are the points you know regarding numerical ability? Yes, student, speak quickly. Yes, number system we have, equations you have, right? No, numbers and the types of numbers you have, examples on age you have, examples on area, length, volume you have, examples on percentiles you have, examples on fractions you have, right? No, also examples of square, square root, cube root, finding average, right? No, pictures are there. Correct? No, many operations involved in numerical ability. But what I feel, if you want to prepare for the numerical ability, as this word includes with the numerical, what is important for all of you is very important point is you should play with the numbers. Right? You should have a habit to play with the numbers. Okay. How? What is the meaning of playing with the numbers? What is the meaning of playing with the numbers actually? Playing with the numbers, I mean, you can by heart everything. Yeah? You should by heart everything. You should know all the tables, right from 1
Hello,
to 30.
ma'am.
Hello. Yes.
Ma'am, your voice is clear, but it is low.
But I made the speakers 100% on my PC. Is there anything I can make? In Zoom, is there any setting for right? Let me check it again.
Ma'am, are you on laptop or PC?
No, it's on PC.
I guess it's using your headphone audio jack. So it's like if it's far away, it will be slow.
I use headphones. Check, or should I leave and join again? So that we will check. Just wait a minute. I'll just leave and join.
Hello, ma'am. You continue, ma'am. It's okay. We can listen you.
Some students have been getting the message. Let me try this. I'll just leave and join again. Hello. Can anyone check now?
Yes, ma'am, it's clear.
Yes, ma'am.
What I'm saying is numerical ability. If anyone wants to build up the ability, okay, of numerical ability, what one should be ready to play with the numbers. Playing the numbers with which I mean actually is you should know everything, rather much of the things about the numbers. Mathematics is full of numbers, right? No. In that, basically, what I expect if we want to have a quick solutions for the problems depending on mathematics is you should by heart the tables from 1 to 30, right? You should know the square roots of the numbers. You should know at least up to 20 all the cube roots of all the numbers. Right? These are some tricks that you can use. Okay. And many a times what I have observed is students, those who are preparing for the competitive exams, they are afraid of solving the equations, linear equations, simultaneous linear equations, right? So what I plan today is to focus on the linear equations. Okay. Equations we will try to solve, many equations that we can construct as well, and then we are expecting to solve this. Okay, is it okay if I go with the equations and solving this? Yes, from the student side, I want actually, because what you expect is important. Because in numerical ability, lot many things come. But finding percentage and all, what I feel is 10th and 12th students can do. But particularly equations, as of you are students from BCom side, right? You have not studied how to solve those equations in one variable, two variable. Right? So today, what we will do, we will try to solve some equations involving variables, x, y variables, kind of questions. Right? I have seen some of the papers of NPSC, and I decided to go with this concept. Is it okay for everyone?
Yes,
Please,
ma'am.
please check whether the screen is available, because as it is
Yes,
mathematics,
ma'am.
I just show everything on board. Okay, and if you have any problem, you can just tell me, right? No. There are quick solutions, some trick I will tell you how to solve. Okay, I will start with the simple examples. Okay, this kind of questions you have. Cube root of 117 plus under root x. This is cube root. If it is equal to 5, then it is asked what is the value of x. Okay. Simple equation involving a variable x, and it was asked us to find out the value of the variable x. Now look at this equation very carefully, as it is the cube root of this term. Therefore, in order to solve this, what I have to start with, as cube root is involved, if I want to solve it, I have to cancel the cube root. Therefore, the first step I will use is to make the cube on both the sides. If I make the cube on both the sides, the cube root and cube will cancel one another, and we will remain in. This is to the left side 107 plus under root x is equals to 5 cube. What is 5 cube? Yes, students, it's 5 cube. Yes, it should be an interactive session.
2.
5 cube. Yes, anyone? How to write it?
125.
125.
This is 125. Now what the equation we have? 107 plus under root x is equal to 125. Now what I will do? I'll shift this 117 to the right side. Okay. What will be the term on the right? This is addition. If I shift to the left, it will be subtraction. This is 1 to 5 minus 117. But what is the value? It's 8. No. Then what is your value of x? Under root x is 8. And we wanted to find the value of x. Therefore, we have to take a square on both the sides. That is x equals to 64. Is it okay? Is it okay if I take this lecture by this way?
Okay, ma'am.
Just take some. Whenever some numbers, some calculations involved, actually we are afraid of those calculations. But those are actually very easy. Okay. I'll just show you. 4 into 0.06 divided by 0.002 equal to x. Then what is the value of x? Look at exactly, see, you may be afraid of this. Now what we will do, we will just write the same thing in terms of fractions, right? How can I write this 0.06 in terms of fractions? Is it 6 by 100? Correct, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, 6 by 100 divided by, here it is 0.002 is 2 by 1000. Okay. Therefore, now this is the division. Therefore, I can make it as a multiplication by taking the reciprocal. Therefore, what I will do, I just change it to multiplication by taking the reciprocal. What is the reciprocal? This is 1000 upon 2. Now the equation comes with a simple format. Correct? Equation comes with a simple format. How can I, what is the simple format I have? I can take the division here. 2 2s are 4, 2 6 are 12. Right now? And these two zeros I can cancel. 12 into 10, it will be 120. What is your answer? It is 120. Correct? Though the equation looks difficult for you. Okay. Okay. So the question you have is of this type. The value of x, y, and z, all the three variables are given to you, and it is asked that which linear equation has the value 6. And the options given are 3x square minus y is x plus y plus z is 2x squared plus y plus 2z squared plus y squared plus zx. Now what you have to do in this case? What you have to do in this case? Which linear equation has the value 6? Now there is only one option remaining with us, that you should put the values of all the variables in each of the options simultaneously or one by one and check whichever the value is going to give you the answer x. Okay? Here you cannot have any trick. Right? Number 4 I can write is, what is the value of x minus 4? X squared plus 4x plus 16. And some options are given to you. Okay. In the options, what are the options given here? Let me just write. X plus 16x minus 64. X cubed minus 64. X cubed minus 16x minus 64. X cubed plus 64. It is asked to find out the value of this linear equation, product of the two equations. Right now, just give me a minute. Okay, now what one has to do is we will do a simple multiplication. Okay, we will follow a rule of mathematics. Whenever you have to multiply by some bracket to this one, right? Some C plus D plus E we have said. Then what the rule says? First you multiply by this first term to bracket, whichever the symbol you have, you put the symbol, again multiply by B to this bracket. And the same we were going to do here. Okay. First we will multiply by x to the bracket, x squared plus 4x plus 16 minus 4. Again a bracket we have to do, x squared minus plus 4x plus 16. And a simple multiplication to be done. Is it okay? Diksha, whether in Zoom sharing is allowed? Zoom sharing? Allowed.
Yes, ma'am. Zoom আছে.
But this
Yes, ma'am.
sharing is stopping my page. This is not moving.
Actually, ma'am, I make you co-host, so it should be working well.
No, page is not moving every time. Let's multiply x squared cube plus 4x squared plus 16x minus 4x squared minus 16x minus 16. Okay, now here you can check much of the terms cancel with one another. X cube minus x cube. Okay. Now we will go for an example in which we will see some information about the powers. Okay. Do you know some relations? Suppose we have the same base, okay, and a multiplication of two elements. This situation is like this. If a raised to b into a raised to c, then we can make a raised to b plus c. Correct? If it is a raised to b divided by a raised to c, then I can write a raised to b minus c. These are some basic rules for the powers. If it is a raised to b raised to c, then this is a raised to bc.
Ma'am, try to share the screen. I guess you're sharing a page only.
I think I'm sharing. Yeah, I'm sharing the window actually.
Just try to share whole
The
screen.
whole screen. Okay. Next example is of this type. Suppose now using these rules of powers. Okay. X cube into x square into x cube into x raised to 7 divided by x raised to 6. And it is asked what is the value. Someone may get confused, but here we wanted to use the rule. What the rule says, if the base is same, you have to add the powers in the case of multiplication, and you have to make a difference, or you have to make a subtraction in case of a division. Therefore, here what is the addition? This is 2 plus 3 plus 7. No. 5 plus 7. 12. Right now. X raised to 12 divided by x raised to 6. And in this case, what is the operation regarding the powers? This is subtraction. Therefore, it is x. Here is your answer. Is it okay? Many examples are there actually like this. What's the issue? The next question is, suppose this is some tricky question. If it is given, if x equals to 3y equals to 2p equals to 4, then it is asked us what is the value of 9x square minus 3yp. No, 4 options are there. You have to guess the correct option. As it is the competitive exams, it is the multiple choice questions you have. Right now, and what one can do here, we have the values of all the 3 variables given in a single equation. From this, may I show the value of x is 4. Second equation is 3y equals to 4. Therefore, what is the value of y? This is 4 by 3. 2p is equals to 4. Instead, what is the value of p? This is 2. Right now, then the job remains only to substitute the values. But sometimes we get confused by looking at this equation. Is it okay? Sometimes we get confused by looking at this equation. But don't get confused. Read the question very calmly. Half the answer is given in the question itself. Half the answer is given in the question itself. Right? Okay. Next equation, next example we will consider. If x minus y is equal to 6 and y is equals to 16, then it is asked us the value of x plus y bracket square. Yes, students? How one can find out? Product of 2 variables given, subtraction is also given, but it is asked to find out x plus y bracket square. Yes? स्टूडेंट्स मी बोलत राहा म्हणजे मला कळेल की तुम्हाला समजतंय असं. ओके if I wanted to find out this value, again I have to use a trick by the formula. What the formula we know? What is the square of x plus y formula? And what is the square of x minus y formula? Yes, can anyone tell me the square formulas? बोला म्हणजे मला समजेल, नाही तर मग फक्त एक वन डे लेक्चरिंग होईल असं नको व्हायला. सांगावं समजते का क्वेश्चन्सचे आन्सर्स. मी आधीच सांगितलं न्यूमरिकल अबिलिटी खूप वास्ट आहे. त्यातला मी हा सिलेक्ट केला इक्वेशनचा.
x square plus 2xy plus y square.
X square plus y square plus 2xy. What about this second one?
X square minus 2xy plus y square.
Now, if you look at this, How many values are given to us? Yes. How many values are given to us? X, Y value is given. Okay. And X minus Y value is given. And from this, we have to calculate X plus Y bracket square. Because what I am going to use a trick here. Yes. If I just subtract these two equations, what will happen? X plus Y bracket square minus X minus Y bracket square. If I subtract, may I say both the quantities on the right side will get cancelled, X square and Y square. And what about these two will be 2xy minus of minus 2xy. Is it 4xy then? But what a formula I am getting? X plus Y bracket square is X minus Y bracket square plus 4x. Okay. Now look at the terms. It is given to us the value of X minus Y is 6. So this is 6 square plus 4xy. The value of xy is 64. So what is my answer? 6 square is 36. 16 fours are 64. Therefore, your answer is 100. Is it okay? Getting me?
Yes, ma'am.
Now suppose our next question is very tricky. It takes lot of time if you want to do exact calculation. The question is 879 into 101. How much is the value? If it is so, what one is going to do? If you want to do actual multiplication, it took some 1 or 2 minutes for doing the calculation, and there is a great chance of having a mistake. Therefore, what we will do here, I will just write that 101 as 100 plus 1. Okay. And a usual multiplication is carried out. This is 879 into 100 added with multiplying by 879. Okay. And we know multiplying by 100 is just to increase the number of zeros. No? And added with 879. Right now? Simple addition. This is 7, 9, 9, 8, this is 7, this is 8, this is double 8, double 7, 9. Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Calculations are तुम्ही करत बसलात. किती वेळ लागतो? बरं वेळ लागला तरी पुन्हा काय चान्स आहे? छोट्या छोट्या ट्रिक वापरायच्या. Next is similarly. Suppose this is 98 into 102. Now again, this 98 into 102, we will try to write in trig form. And this 98 is actually 100 minus 2. Right? Multiplied by 102. This is 100 plus 2. Right? This is 100 plus 2. And in mathematics, we have a nice formula. Whenever we have a minus b into a plus b, this gives you a square minus b square. Okay, let us use this formula. What I have the value then? 100 square minus 2 square. What is 100 square? 4 zeros and 1, 10,000. Minus 4. How much is the value? 10,000 minus 4. This is 9996. Right now?
Yes, ma'am.
Question we have like this: 3y minus 4x bracket square minus 3y plus 4x bracket square. And the value is how much is the question. Okay. And what one has to do? Now look at this. This is of the type a minus b bracket square minus a plus b bracket square. Okay, this is actually c square minus b square. If I call, again we use the same formula written here. A square minus b square is a plus b minus b. What about c square minus d square? This is c plus b into c minus b. Okay, so let us call this number at c, this as a d. What you have to evaluate is c plus d, c minus d. If you go on doing their squares, it consumes a time, right? What is c plus d into c minus d? Y minus 4x added with c added with y plus 4x into 3y minus 4x minus 3y minus 4x. You just see the calculation will be easy. Right now? Correct or not? These are the tricks you have to use. Formulas you have to remember. In mathematics, it is very important to remember. Okay. Next question is, if the term is given to us x square plus 1 by 9, the question is, what is the middle term to complete the square? What is the middle term to complete the square? Okay, as just now we have seen the formula for completing the square is a plus b bracket square is, this is a square plus b square plus 2ab. This is actually a middle term. 2ab is the middle term. Now here we will find out what is value of a and b in this to complete the square, right? So here a is x. Can anyone tell me the value of b? Yes, can anyone tell me b? B square is 1 by 9. No, this is a square and this is b square. B square is 1 by 9. What is b then?
1 by 3.
Yes, it is 1 by 3. Then what is your middle term? 2ab, no? So this is 2x into 1 by 3. What is your answer? Here I can write plus 1 by 3 or minus 1 by 3. Okay. So you have two values, plus 2x upon 3 or minus 2x upon 3. Okay. Because for taking the square root, we have two possibilities always. One is positive, one is negative. Right? Just a minute. Okay, now we will switch on the subject to measuring the area, circumference of a circle, etc. etc. Right now, because I observed that many questions are on this topic also. Right? Do everyone know the formulas of circumference, area, volume? Yes, first we will go for circumference. Circumference means what? Circumference of a triangle or a square or a rectangle. Triangle you will see. What is circumference of triangle? Yes. Do you know? Do you have an idea about these concepts or not?
Ma'am, circle.
No, circumference means what is the question? परिमिति म्हणतात. त्रिकोणाची परिमिति. Because many questions are on this point also. असे प्रश्न असतात ना, एक गार्डन आहे, त्याचा सर्कमफरन्स एवढा आहे, 4 वेळा फेन्सिंग करायचंय, अमुक इतका खर्च असतो, नाही का, किती खर्च येईल टोटल वगैरे असे प्रश्न असतात ना. असतात की नाही? पाण्याचा हौद आहे, एवढा स्पीडने पण पाणी सुद्धा किती वेळात पाणी भरेल. तुम्ही तर जितके मी एमपीएससी क्वेश्चन पेपर्स पाहिले, बरेच क्वेश्चन या टाईपचे पण असतात. म्हणजे तुम्हाला सर्कमफरन्स, म्हणजे परिमिती, एरिया, व्हॉल्यूम या सगळ्यांचे फॉर्म्युले पाठ पाहिजे. सर्कमफरन्स हा कॉन्सेप्ट माहिती का? Circumference means addition of the side, length of the sides. Okay, so this is my triangle. The name is ABC. Okay, then circumference means adding the length of all the 3 sides. Okay, what is the length? Addition of length of the 3 sides? Length of AB plus length of BC plus length of AC. Right? This is what for triangle. What for square? What for rectangle?
Adding the 4 sides.
Yeah, that is squares. All the 4 sides are same. But what's the formula you have? 4 into side. Right? For rectangle, we know the property. The opposite sides are same. Okay, the one I call as length and this I call as breadth. Then what's the formula? This is 2 times length plus 2 times breadth. This is 2 times length plus breadth. This is the formula. Okay. And what for circle? For circle, this is 2 pi r. Pi is a constant number having the value 22/7 approximately. Okay. And r is the radius. Or you can write as 2 times diameter as well. Okay. Pi into diameter as well. Okay. Okay, many more questions are there. Okay. Now suppose the questions are, shall I proceed on this topic or not? Yes, students.
Yes, ma'am.
Shall I proceed on the same topic or not?
Yes, ma'am, we can.
Suppose it was given a triangle, length of one side is 9.7, length of second side of a triangle is 11.2, and circumference is 5.1. Then length of third side. Very simple question. No? What is the length of third side is the question. What you have to do is, you have to make the addition of the two sides. You have to subtract it from the circumference. You will get the length of third side. Okay. Next question, if you have, suppose a length of a rectangle is twice breadth and circumference is 48 centimeters. Then what is the breadth? This is the question. First, it is given that length of a rectangle is twice the breadth. Okay. What I will assume, say breadth is x. Breadth I will assume x centimeters. Then how much will be my length? Is it 2x?
2x.
This is 2x. If it is 2x, we know the circumference. What the circumference formula is known to us? Two times length plus breadth, and circumference is given to be 48. Now let me put the values only. Length is 2x, breadth is x here. But what is the equation I am getting? This is 2 into 3x. 2 into 3x is 6x, right now? Okay. For 6x, I am getting 48. So how much is my value of x? 8 now? This kind of tricky questions usually asked. Now the next question is like this. You have to check out the sketch here. There is one circle, okay, and a square. A circle is inscribed in that correctly. Circle is inscribed in the square, and it is given that the radius is 6 centimeter, and if it is asked us to find out the ratio of radius to side of a square, ratio of radius to side of a square, how much will be the ratio then? Looking at this sketch, the sketch I will write again. Where a circle is inscribed, where the circle touches all four sides, and the radius is given 6 cm. And the question is ratio of radius to side of a square. What will be side of a square, you guess?
First, we will get the circumference, I guess.
No, not necessary, because I just want radius to side. If a radius is given already, it is 6 cm. Just how to find out the value of length of a side. Here, if I just extend this, if I complete my diameter, right now, may I say this side of a square is nothing but the diameter? And if I know the radius, I can calculate the diameter. What is the relation between diameter and radius? Basic
Di-
mathematics.
Diameter is
Twice. Right now? Twice.
yes,
Radius is twice the diameter. Diameter is twice the radius, right? But what is the ratio here? Radius is 6. Length of the side is 12. Now this side will be 12. This side will be 12. So what is the ratio we were getting? 1/2. So the answer is 1:2. There are 4 options given actually. 4 options are 4:1, 1:4, 1:2, 2:1. The correct answer is 1:2. Okay. Now the next question is asked as, so there is some square ground we have. Square ground where the area is given to be 256 square meter. Area is 256 square meters, and if we are interested in making the compound, wire compound, twice we have to make the wire compound, then the question is how much wire is required to make wire compound twice. To make a wire compound twice, how much wire is required? Area is given to be 256 square meter. Okay, and asked us to find out how much wire will be required to make the wire compound twice. What one has to do? Yes, what do you guess? Yes. काय करावं लागेल इथे? विचार करू शकतो आपण, सांगू शकतो. To find out
12 square meter wire is required.
how much?
512.
No. How it is 512? Can you answer?
256 multiplied by 4.
No. 256 the area, no. 256 is this area. Okay. But if I want to make the wire compound, what is essential for me? This length, no. Means you should find the circumference. Area is given. We are interested in finding the circumference. Correct? What is the formula for area of a square?
Side square.
Yes, very good. Area of square is equal to side square. Right? And it is given to be 256. Then what will be the length of a side? You have to find out square root of 256. What is square root of 256?
16.
Yeah, it is 16. Then what is one side of a square? 16 meters. But each side is also 16 meters, no? Because we were dealing with the square. Okay. Therefore, how much will be the circumference to make one round of wire come down? I have to find out the circumference of the circle, right? Then what is the circumference formula? Circumference is 4 into side, no? Right? Circumference is 4 into side. Side we got 16 centimeter. But what is circumference? 4 into 16,
64.
that is 64. 64 meter will be 64 meter wire will be required for making one time wire compound, and it is asked us for twice, no? For how much will be required?
128.
128.
8. Correct. This is the answer. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Now next question is, suppose there is a bus and diameter of a bus is diameter of wheel of bus is 2.1 meter. How much is the diameter of wheel of a bus? Point one it is given. Actually, we are using Google Meet in university. Diameter of wheel of a bus is 2.1 meter given to us, and bus has to run 6.6 kilometers. Okay, and the question is how much rounds wheel will take. How much rounds wheel will take. प्रश्न लक्षात ठेवा बघा. प्रश्न काय लक्षात येतो का? बस आहे, बसच्या चाकाची डायमीटर आपल्याला दिली आहे तुम्ही, आणि बस टोटल 6.6 किलोमीटर अंतर जाणार आहे. त्या अंतरामध्ये चाकाचे किती फेऱ्या होतील असा प्रश्न आहे. कसं काढणार? Yes, any guesses? काय करावं लागेल मला?
Distance divided by circumference.
Very good. This first you have to calculate the circumference. What is the circumference of that wheel? Diameter is given to you. Okay. What's the formula? This is pi into diameter, or 2 pi into r. Anyone you can use. As the diameter is given, here we will use pi into d. Value of pi is 22/7 into d is given to be 2.1. Okay. 2.1 divided by 7 is 0.3. For how much is the answer I am getting? 6.6 meters. Circumference of that wheel is 6.6 meters. And how much distance it has to go? 6.6 kilometers. No. First, we will convert that kilometers to meters. How much is the distance to be covered? 6.6 kilometers. What will be in terms of meters? Yes. 6,600, no? Meters. Therefore, to find out the number of rounds the wheel is going to take, we will just divide the distance divided by circumference. That is 6,600 divided by 6.6. How many rounds will be there? 1,000 rounds, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next question is similar to the previous one. There is a circular garden. There is a circular garden where the diameter is given to be 21 meter. Circular garden is there, diameter is given to be 21 meters. Okay. And we want to make the wire compound again. Thrice. Okay. To make thrice wire compound. Thrice wire compound at the rate of 25 rupees per meter. 25 rupees per meter. What is the cost? Yes, what is the cost? For thrice wire compound, first we have to calculate how much wire will be required. And what is the cost of wire given to us? 25 rupees per meter. Right now? What should I do then? Okay. First we have to find out the circumference, no? To find out how much wire will be required to make a compound fencing. Circumference. What is the formula for circumference? 2 pi r. 2 into 22 upon 7 into 21. This is meters. Correct? How much is the value? 7 3s are 21. 66 into 3. 132?
132.
132 meter is the circumference. One time circumference. But what is asked to us? Thrice circumference, thrice that wire compound you have to make. Therefore, how much is the wire required? Wire required for thrice compound. 3 into 132, right?
396 meter.
Yes, 396. And the cost is 25 rupees per meter. Then what will be my total cost?
$9,900.
Cost required will be 396, no? 396 into 25, and this is 9,900. Is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Likewise, you have to go for finding area, circumference, etc. One more I will give you a question here. If diameter of circle is 56 centimeter, then what is the circumference of semicircle? What is circumference of semicircle? Okay, we know how to find out the circumference of a circle. But for semicircle, what one has to do? This half part is the semicircle, no? Right, no? Diameter is given to be 56 centimeter. Okay, we know what is the circumference of a circle. What is the circumference of circle? This is pi d, no? Yes, no? Or 2 pi r. Anything you can make. Now, what will be circumference of semicircle then? If you just make half of this pi d, will not be a correct answer, because if you just make half, it will give you the length of this part only, but still this part will be remaining. No. Therefore, what is the formula for circumference of a semicircle?
Pi r.
This is not only pi r plus this diameter. Correct ना? हे अंतर सोडून चालणार नाही ना. पाय आर जर काढलं तर तुम्ही हे एवढंच मिळेल अर्ध. सर्कम्फरन्स म्हणजे काय? पूर्ण वायर सेमीसर्कल कन्स्ट्रक्ट करण्यासाठी लागणारी वायर. मग त्यात हा डायमीटर पण ऍड करावा लागेल ना आपल्याला. So this is pi r plus d. Correct, no? If d is 56, how much is r? 28, no? Half. 22 by 7 into 28 plus 56 is the answer. That is 22. This is 7 4 are 28 plus 56. That is 88 plus 56. This is 144. Okay. Is this concept understood? Adding the diameter for finding the circumference of a semicircle. Okay. Next is there is some circular garden of diameter or a circular garden. Or a circular garden of diameter 70 meter. What is the cost of making grass? Cost of making grassland. Grassland at the rate of 15 rupees per meter. The circular garden given to us. Diameter. Diameter is given 70 meter. Okay. And we wanted to make a green grassland. And what is the cost? 15 rupees per meter is the cost of making a grassland. What one has to do? What should I find? Whether area or circumference?
Area.
Area should be found. What is the area of a circle?
Area.
Pi r square.
Very good. Pi r square. Okay. Diameter is 70. What is radius?
35.
Good. Radius is 35. You have to just substitute the value. 22 by 7 into 35 square. Right now? Okay. I'll just write it as 22 by 7. By 7 into 35 into 35. Square is twice the multiplication. No? Here I will just use 7 units are 50. Okay. 22 into 5 is you just make the answer. Okay, what is the cost then? This is square meter. Okay. Now what is the cost? 15 rupees per meter. No. So this is 3850 into 50. And whatever is the value will be the answer. But I want to tell you only to how to solve the examples. Okay. The next question is, if side of a square is increased by by 10%, by 10%, then how much percentage area will be increased? Area will be. Yes. How much? By how much percentage? By how much percentage area will increase? Side of the square is increased by 10% means what? This is the square given initially, and later this side will be increased by 10%, somewhat like this. Area is surely increased, no? Area will be surely increased. And the question is how much will be the area increase? For telling you for the sake of
40%.
no, it is not 40%. Let us check out. Suppose for the sake of understanding, the side of a square is 10 unit. Okay. If I increase by 10%, means what will be the side of my new square? 10% of 10 means how much? 10% of 10.
1.
Yes, it is 1, right? 10%. Printer is also not working properly. 10% of 10 is 1. Correct now? Therefore, here, if the original square has 10 units area, what about new square? It will have 11 units, no? What is the area of the first square? 100, no? Square unit. If I take it as 11, this is 121 square units. 100 to 121. How much is the increase?
21.
Yes, it is 21%. What area will be increased by 21%. Okay. Yeah, are you familiar with surface area volume of the geometrical objects? Surface area and volume. No?
No, ma'am, actually.
Okay, whatever I have taken in today's session, if you have any difficulty, we can have a discussion. Some basic points I have covered. Those points are very basic. Actually, those are covered in 10th and 12th standard itself. Linear equations I have covered. Okay. The components area. How to find out the value? Some questions, tricky questions. Okay. Any doubt up to now? If you have, you can ask the doubts.
No, ma'am, no doubts, I guess.
That surface area and volume is not introduced. I guess I should stop here. We have 2 lectures in the morning. Okay, if there are no doubts, can we stop? Sure, I think.
Yes, ma'am.
Let me stop. If no student is
Uh,
having a doubt, there is one question.
Sakshi, are you there?
Books are referred.
Yes, ma'am.
There is one question from Sejal. Which books are referred to crack this exam? There are many books available in the market. You can take any book of numerical ability, or a best option is, if it is possible for you, to buy a book of 8th standard scholarship exams. Because many more tricks are there in the scholarship exam books. I suggest to use that scholarship exam books. Otherwise, especially for the competitive exams, there are many books. You can buy any one and you can go for the exam. And I think it is very better, it's really better to solve the actual exam question papers. Right now, for study, you can refer any book. But for practice, you prefer the exam question papers. Yeah, anything to discuss? Yeah, RS Agrawal is also. Actually, myself, I have not given any competitive exams. I have given the competitive exam, but not in this area, not in MPSC, UPSC. I have given the competitive exam of state eligibility test of lecturership in mathematics. I have given the exam in February 2008, and luckily I have passed my exam in first attempt itself. And that's why today I am here in the university as a head of department of mathematics. I am the student of Sangmeshwar College. 11वी, 12वी आणि BSc. संगमेश्वर कॉलेजमध्ये कॉलेज आहे. कॅम्पस फार नवीन आहे. कॅम्पस काही नवीन नाही. आज जर ऑफलाईन लेक्चर झालं असतं खूप छान वाटलं असतं ना. पुन्हा एकदा आमच्या क्लासरूममध्ये मला टीचर येता आलं असतं. I hope next time we will take this up.
Yes, ma'am, sure. Now we will wrap up this thing.
Yeah.
Rushi, please continue with that.
Okay. I would like to thank Tina ma'am for sharing your wonderful tricks and guiding our students. Once again, thank you ma'am for your valuable time.
Thank you, ma'am, for the opportunity and the students for the patience listening. I guess I can leave the meeting now.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much all for joining. We can call it end. हॅलो.
हा मीटिंग एंड करतो म्हणलं.
हा चालेल, नो प्रॉब्लेम.